Hey everybody, welcome back to Bear's Den. Today I'm going to be going over house placement and house buying in Ultima Online. I'm also going to be going over a little bit of the customization so you can have a better feel for that. We're going to be starting by where to buy the placement tool. So that is this is in Britain, so this would be on the map. And I doubt you're going to be able to see this. Let's get the map pulled up right. If I can even find it myself. Alright. So we can make the map bigger. A little bigger. You guys aren't going to be able to see this on this tiny screen. But anyways, so it's north. It's right across from, it's just north of like the castle area. And it's called the Sawhorse. It's where you bought the deeds if you played originally. So, you're going to hop on here. You're going to buy the house placement tool. It costs 627 gold. Easy enough. Now, the hardest part, depending on what shard you're playing on, if you're still playing official like myself, I play on Legends, so it's a lot easier to find a place to build a home. We don't really have to worry about that. So there's a customized home. I'll be going over those. We're just going to run straight up here, and I'm going to show you guys a cleared area that wouldn't work too well for building a home. I'm going to go over the classic, and I'm going to go over the customized homes. So once we get to a place that looks like we could put somewhat of a home, this is the test center, so I'm probably not going to find anything crazy available. Depending on where I'm at, I actually do not know. This will work right here. So, I'm getting attacked by a rat. Not very nice. Okay, so you're going to double click on the house placement tool. It is gold. It's like a telescope type thing. Not a telescope, but, you know, one of those things. So you've got three options. I have four because I'm on test center, but you'll have three options. Classic houses, 2-story customized, 3-story customized. Classic houses are like the things you used to buy the deeds for back in old Ultima Online. It's not been like that in a long time, but if you haven't played since then, it's the same stuff. So like you can get the stone plaster house. You don't want that. If you can have better, you don't want that. Anyways, that's your classic stuff. They have up to, look at this, expensive stuff. Now, castle is 865. You're probably not going to find a place for a castle, even on Legends. But, let's see, like these, you know, everybody liked the good old L-shaped back in the days. Can't place that either, don't have the room for it. Now, with some of these, let's go ahead and back out of here. We're going to go to the 3-story customizables. Alright, so with some of these, like an area like this, these long ones aren't going to work, right? But you would be able to do something, say, like the 9x... No, I'm sorry, that's not what I'm trying to tell you to do. Ignore me. So what you could do is maybe like a 14x9 here. Length, right? So we are going to build this. So sometimes you might have to move around back and forth to make sure that you get the right thing. It's got to be a certain amount of spaces from something like that, or from objects, right? And you can't place it on an object. So we are going to build it. Now we have our home, right? Customize. We're going to do something real simple, something real goofy. We don't need anything crazy. So when you go to customize your home, you're going to double click your sign. You're going to drop down. It's going to be on customize. Should almost always start you out on that. However, that's the fourth one down under storage, right? It's your first option. You're going to click customize this house. Then it's going to take you into this. Okay. So now that we're into this, we've got this nice little thing right here. All right, and that's going to have your walls, your first option. Your doors are your second option, and this is going from left to right. Your floors are your third option. Next row is your stairs, your roofs, your teleporters. Next is miscellaneous, eyedrop tooler, and the eraser. So we're just going to do real basic, like I said. Let's pick a wall. All right. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, see? So we accidentally got some walls out here. We don't want that. That would look bad. So then you're going to take that little one, put it right there. We'll fill those gaps in. Got to make sure your foundation for your next floor is strong. So you could put a door. Let's not do a door, though. Let's leave that open like that. We're going to take this eraser. We're going to erase that. Because this is the bottom floor, and I'm going to have this open. I'm going to keep it like that. We can delete the stairs now. So delete your stairs all the way up to that point, right? If that's what you want. That's what I want. I think it looks good. I could change the stairs outside if I wanted to the any of the steps right here. You can have exterior steps, right? So let's click on the corner side. All right, we'll put that right there. Corner side right here. And then we go across right there. There we go. All right, so now see that thing that I told you on the second row all the way to the right, you've got your teleporter. So you can put the first one, say right here. And then on the next floor, you could put that same teleporter. And what that's going to do is going to take you from that spot to that next spot. And you can do that with any of the teleporters, but they've got to be matching for you to go to that point. So keep that in mind. I don't normally do, I do a little bit of teleporters for certain areas. Now, any of these steps, I do like steps though, it's classic. So any of these steps you're going to have interior. So let's build an interior staircase. Let's do, say, let's do it right here, right? All right, and then we are done with that. We are ready to move up to story 2. So you're going to click story 2. So, story 2, we're going to build the floors first. Let's just take the first one. You can do any of them you want, but I'm just going to pick, like I said, super basic. Build across. We're just going to hold that mouse down. Can't build over that because that's the stairs. Okay, so that's something I want to show you as well. So when something is showing orange, it cannot be commit. I cannot commit and build this home because that means something is not stable or correct with the home. So for that, for example, I would have to connect all the way across to this right here, this wall. And there you go. So you got to make sure all your stuff's taken care of. It does, just like in real life, you need foundation. You need it to be complete. You can't have gaps in your floors and stuff like that. So that's our floor, right? We could commit and this could be our home right here. But we're not going to. We're going to have a little fun. I'm going to show you guys. You know, I don't do roofs. I do have some roofs on my homes, but those are a little bit more of a pain. So we're going to build over here, right? And if you want, you can grab these windows. You can put windows in. You'll have different ones that have windows in them. So you know, if you want to, you do windows all the way across if you want. I don't know why you would do that, but let's do it. Let's just have windows everywhere. All right. So then we're going to finish this out. And I'm going to show you. You got to do that corner piece right here. So I'm going to show you guys how to do the teleporters next. All right, so you get how they work with more of a little more of a explanation. So we've got this built. We're going to do the first one. We're going to put it right here. We are now going to move to the third floor. The third floor. Let's just put up that basic floor, right? And if you don't have all the expansions or packs, you will not be able to use certain floors, certain walls, and certain things like that. It does cost money for things like the Gothic theme pack and stuff like that. King's pack, I would suggest doing it. What you get out of it is worth it to me. The fire painting, the ship painting, you do get a lot of good stuff out of it. All right, so we're going to build this now. Like I said, we're going super basic. You know, let's just give ourselves some windows all through here. We don't have to make them, you know, look good. We're just here for just a tutorial. All right, so this is 3 stories is what we're getting out of this 3-story build. So I have my basement level, or my first floor is what you would call it. You have my first floor level. It's not a basement. Then you would have your, what's going on here? There we go. Then you would have your second floor, which we just did. This is our 3rd floor. I'm sorry. Yeah, 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor. What's nice about this is you kind of get a little cheat. You get a little cheat. When you come to that story 4, it's the roof. Well, we're not building a roof. I'm going to use that for more space. So to do this, we could do stairs, but on a house this build small, you're almost better off using teleporters because it takes up so much less room. So then there's that one. Now we're going to go to the second one now. And we're going to click that one right here. So now we're going to move up to our roof area. Well, I don't do roofs. And because we don't want it to look goofy, come over here to these small walls right here. Of whatever wall you're using, they should have something that has this. So you're going to build that small wall up here, right? You can build that small wall. You're going to put, and we already put that there, all right? Small wall. Small wall. All right, boom. We're going to erase these extra ones. All right, now we're going to go back to floor. Okay, go back to floor. Super easy, guys, super easy. It's very basic. All right. That's right, boys, we're loving it. All right. So, boom. We're going to take that teleporter, that second one, we'll put it right here. Boom. All right. Now, if we want to, we can take this 3rd teleporter so we don't have to keep going back down. We can do a 3rd teleporter. Let's drop back down to story 1. And we can put that 3rd teleporter right here. All right, we're going to commit now. And if we did everything right, it's going to cost us money. But if we did everything right, when we press OK, it's going to let us build the home. So let us build the home. Before I go and show you how that all works, this is something else if you have forgotten. Let's click on that. Let's go to security. All right. Change to public if you want people to come in your home. If you're in FEL, do not suggest doing this. But change to public if you want people to be able to come in your home. If you're in a guild, if it's part of a guild home or a town, that's a good idea to do. If you want to add co-owners, add friends, or give access, right here, this is where you would go. So yeah, look, you can get access from any page, but if you want to add them to a friend, you can do it that way. And once you lock down a container, you can change the security settings to friendship, anyone, guild members, or co-owners or owners only. So it can still be a very secure home, and you don't have to worry about this stuff. So here's what we're going to do. So we now are in our home. We can go up the stairs. All right? That's our first teleporter. We're just going to stand on it. Takes us to the next floor. Okay? Teleporter. We're going to stand on it. All right, we're on the roof. Then we're down here. That takes us right back to the bottom. I hope you guys got something out of this. Keep in mind, if you do build a classic home, you cannot do customization like this. If you do a customized home, you can do something much more elaborate than this. You can look up things online and see different ones, get inspirations from that. There's some really amazing stuff people have done throughout the years on Ultima. So I hope you took something away from this. If there's anything else you guys want to know, or anybody that I'm playing with currently who is looking for a little more information on a different class, or taming, or just any skill in general, crafting, anything, just shoot me a message on here, leave a comment, and I will make something up for you guys. Make sure you guys are taken care of. I appreciate you guys watching the video. If this was helpful to you, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.